Los Angeles' own Ben Harper has had quite a successful year. The Grammy Award-winning artist and multifaceted musician is on the verge of releasing his latest album, titled Both Sides of the Gun. The album, which is due to hit the streets March 21st, was divided into two separate albums, one being an electric album and the other a more soulful acoustic album. In fact, most of the instruments on Both Sides of the Gun were played by Harper. Although you can find the Innocent Criminals on his new album, Harper admitted playing most of the instruments was a concept he wanted to do for a long time.
You know, it'd been something I had wanted to do for a long time. I did it on one song, one track on my last my last record, Diamonds on the Inside. I played the last song, was called She's Only Happy in the Sun, and I played most of the instruments on that except for some of the keyboards. Greg Kurstin played those, and but I said, you know, I'd like to make a record that feels like this, regardless of style of the song. I'd like to make an entire record that has this rough, loose feel. So I just dug in track at a time, and it grew from there into the record. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the whole thing myself or most of it myself. I figured I'd try it track by track, and it took off.
Harper went on to say that making the double album just felt right, even though some people in his circle gave him flack.
Oh, I have, and realistically, I've gotten flack from even people within my own circle as far as putting out a double record, just because they're like, oh, you know, it's just not done that often, and when it's done, it's probably often not done well. Yeah, overdone, and I don't think that's the case again. So I think, no, I know in my heart it's the best way to go. And like Steve said earlier, it's like it gives. I do a lot of things. I go in a lot of extremely different directions musically.
Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals' 2006 summer dates have started to trickle out, already with a stop at Jack Johnson's Kokua Festival in Hawaii in April and a brief tour of Japan for June. Look for Ben Harper to tour the world in 2006 in support of Both Sides of the Gun. You could also check out Ben's new video for his first single, Better Way, which was directed by his wife, Laura Dern. Check out his video on Ben Harper's website, benharper.net.